Are you sitting in the ExpressEntry pool with a CRS score between 460 to 480? Are you unsure of your future with ExpressEntry? Then this video is for you. Hello and welcome to Canadian Dream. This channel is all about Canadian immigration related news and updates. In today's video, we'll try to discuss action plan for candidates with low CRS scores. Have you watched the latest timeline prediction video? If the timeline suggested by the video comes true, then the lowest score we can reach by end of this year will be 473. Given Bill C-19 does not impact the regular draws, if Bill C-19 comes around August, then we can hardly reach 478. This must be a scary news for many, so I thought I should talk about how to increase your CRS score and keep yourself prepared for the journey ahead. Let's start by looking at how the CRS points are calculated. The CRS system awards points based on age, education, work experience, language skills, a job offer supported by a positive LMIA or labor market impact assessment, a provincial government nomination, and the skills of the applicant's spouse or common law partner. So, certain combination of language skills, education and work experience will increase the CRS score of the applicants. So, how can someone increase their CRS score? Here are things you can do. Number 1. Improve your language scores. Language skills are one of the most critical factors in the CRS system. This is also the fastest way to increase your CRS score. You can just sit for an exam and update your scores in weeks. As most of you will choose English as first language, I'll discuss about English in this part. The highest score you can obtain is CLB 10, meaning 8.5 in listening, 8 in reading, 7.5 in speaking, and 7.5 in writing. If you are an FSW candidate, then you must attain CLB 10 to succeed right now. CLB 9 used to be good, but not anymore. With the current trend of high cutoff, you must get a CLB 10 to maximize your CRS scores. Many of you get demotivated by looking at the IELTS score requirement, but let me tell you, if you want your Canadian dream to come true, then this is the easiest and the fastest way out for you. Because just look at the other criteria. Age, you can't change your age. Education, to get a new degree and then get the ECA done, it's at least a 2-year process. Work experience, this is only applicable if you have less than 3 years of experience. Spouse, well, if you are single, then you can get married to a spouse who will add points for you. Canadian education, that's pretty expensive. If you can afford, then you can opt for this one. Canadian work experience, this is nearly impossible to get a job in Canada from outside Canada. Job offer, getting a job offer with LMIA from outside Canada is also close to impossible. Family in Canada, doesn't apply if you don't have a family in Canada. French, this could be another door which is open. But if you're completely new to French, then of course you should maximize your points in English because that should be technically easier and faster for you. Your IELTS score can change the entire scenario. Remember, a combination of good IELTS score and work experience can get you 100 extra points from transferability factor. If your IELTS score is less than CLB 9, then you may be surprised to know your CRS score with the CLB 10. It drastically improves. If you have appeared for IELTS multiple times and were not able to crack it, there is another English language test accepted by IRCC and it is called CELPIP. It is claimed that CELPIP tends to be easier than IELTS, so if you are struggling to increase your score in IELTS, you may try CELPIP. Number 2, through education. Though it is a lengthy process, education can be another way to increase your CRS score. If you have a bachelor's degree, then you can get a 1-year diploma or a master's degree to increase your points. If you have a master's degree, then PhD can increase your CRS score. If you can afford, then you can go to Canada for a diploma or master's degree. This will give extra points for Canadian education and also open door to Canadian work experience as you will receive a post-graduation work permit after completing your education. Number 3. Gain more work experience. If you have less than 3 years of work experience, then complete 3 years and you will max out your points in this criteria. If you can manage to go to Canada and work there, then you can receive additional points for Canadian work experience. Number 4. Job offer. If you have a job offer from a Canadian employer, you can earn up to 200 points, but this job offer must have LMI done. Be aware not to fall for scams. This is the hottest ground for scammers. For your information, getting a legitimate job offer is very difficult. Number 5. Through spouse or partner. Including your spouse or partner in your immigration application can increase your CRS score. If your spouse or partner also meets the eligibility, you can earn additional points for their language skills, education, and work experience. A couple can apply together by deciding who the principal applicant is, but you must choose the principal applicant wisely. The decision to continue with spouse or without spouse must be done carefully. Sometimes spouse can add points for you, and sometimes they can make you lose points as well. Number 6. A provincial nomination. Getting a provincial nomination is one of the best ways to increase your CRS score, which can add 600 points. Each province and territory in Canada has its own immigration program that can help skilled workers to immigrate to Canada. You can apply for a provincial nomination if you are eligible for one of these programs. Most of the PNPs require you to have a job offer, which is again very difficult and almost impossible for someone outside Canada. However, some of these PNPs do have streams that allow candidates to receive NOI without having a job offer. For example, SINP, Saskatchewan's PNP program, OINP, which is the Ontario's PNP program, and AINP, the Alberta's PNP program. Number 7. Through learning French. French is one of the official languages of Canada and is widely spoken in several provinces. Therefore, IRCC has allotted extra points for French. From what we know of Bill C-19, it looks like bilingual candidates will get a big advantage after Bill C-19 is implemented. This is another criteria which you can invest time and effort from outside Canada to increase your points significantly. You can earn up to 24 points from French as a second language and additional 50 points. So a total of 74 points from making French your second language. In addition, if you plan to settle in a French-speaking province such as Quebec, having solid French language skills can help you integrate into the local community and find employment more easily. But is it practical to learn a new language and get extra points? Well, this depends on you. I myself have seen a number of candidates using French to get those extra points. I have spoke to some of the candidates who earned extra points from French, and here is what I found. Can you learn French and get those extra points? Yes, if you put the time and effort. How long does it take? On average, it takes about 1 year. How many hours do you have to study? Depends on your study pattern. On average, 2 to 3 hours a day. I have studied English since I was a kid and I can still score a CLB 10. How can I score in French? Here's the trick. You don't need CLB 10 in French for those extra points. If you can score B2 level, then you will get 62 additional points. B2 level isn't that difficult. In 1 year, serious candidates can attain this level easily. Also, in case you miss B2 level, you can still get 4 to 10 points. This could help you if you're sitting at CRS 470 to 475. I'm in talk with some French teachers and students who made it through French, so I can come up with something for you guys. So stay connected to know more. These are just some of the ways you can increase your CRS score. It is important to note that the CRS system is very complicated and complex. The points awarded for each factor can change over time. Nonetheless, I hope you can maximize your scores and receive your ITA soon. So, what's your CRS score and when are you expecting your ITA? Would you like to consider learning French? Let me know in the comment section. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if you liked it or if you have any problem understanding my explanation. Your feedback can help me make better videos for you. To get regular updates on ExpressEntry, do subscribe and click on the bell icon. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also available on TikTok right now. You can follow me there as well. I try to share regular updates on my socials. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.